Hi, my name is Jamie Lee Nazario, and welcome back to Journey Life Now. Today, I'm going to be doing your monthly mini Celtic cross forecast by zodiac sign. We'll explore the present energy, challenges, and what's unfolding in love, career, and personal growth for the month of September 2025. This reading is for Virgos, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of September 2025. Virgos. You guys are special. I mean that in the best way possible. The first eclipse of the month is highlighting, if this is your ascendant, you and your partnership, your partner, your important relationships that you have. Yes, yes, yes. If it's work, same thing. The relationships that you have at work. It's like, who is it that you guys compare yourselves to? Don't do that. Don't compare yourself. What you can do though is use it as a mirror, right? You can look at a situation and if you're reevaluating your life choices on the partners that you've chosen or want to choose, it's taking a step back, looking at the characteristics, the qualities that you want this person to have. And if that aligns with you now, with the partner that you have, great. If it doesn't, then understand what it is that you need. And for some of you, it's releasing it. It's come full circle, right? For some of you, some of the issues that you may be having with your partner is excessive spending. Yeah, excessive spending. So that's being highlighted. It is. Okay. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of September 2025. Beautiful. Oh my, this is a huge month for you guys. It is. It is. It is. It is. All right, here we go. Yeah. So as I was saying earlier, for a lot of you guys, it's about starting something completely brand new, like completely brand new. Just make sure that, because here's the challenge. The challenge is this: you want to start something new, but you haven't released what no longer suits you, right? You haven't gone in and you haven't done the work, what some people would consider like shadow work, right? Like going in, understanding like why these patterns exist, why these relationships exist, because you no longer want them, right? But you have to understand why you do it, because like we don't do things just because. That's not the way life works, right? That's not the way we function. There's a reason why we do everything, and there's a reason why things happen, right? So if you take the opportunity this month, right, to sit down with yourself again, I want you to think about the events, the situations that in the past year, right? Year. Because your solar return is also coming, right? Like your birthday is also coming, so that's a whole thing as well, right? It's setting the intentions on what you're going to do this year, this birthday year, right? But understanding again what it is that you're releasing and why it no longer suits you, right? um let's say that there's patterns from the beginning of the relationship, right? So let's say that you guys are in a relationship, marriage, significant other, whatever it is, and there was cheating in the beginning, right? There's cheating in the beginning, and you love this person, but every time you guys argue, right, that cheating comes up, right? That cheating triggers something in you. No matter how many times you've said, like, I forgive this person, like, I know he or she won't do it, they won't do it. Again, they love me. There's a part of you that still hurts, right? There's a part of you that still holds that pain. And the problem with that is that the pain, right, at times is not associated with the memory per se. So anything that causes unease in your environment triggers that. So for some of you, there are times where you're just triggered. You're triggered, you don't understand why you're annoyed, you don't understand why you're mad, because you can't necessarily like specifically say it's because of this. So that's the pattern this month that you're going to see. And again, the reason you're being triggered has something to do with stored trauma, pain, that in order for you to move forward, in order for you to finally be free, because that's what you want to be free, right? You have to let go of this pain, right? And that's a tough one. That's a tough one. It's the judgment card, right? It's the Fool and the judgment card. The major, it's like you want these new beginnings, but for some reason they're not coming, right? But that's what you want. And again, right? It has to do with things that you have to release, things that you have to work through. Okay? About sitting with yourself, right? And understanding why you have these behaviors, like I said earlier, right? And don't discredit them, because here's what we tend to do, right? The further away we are from the issue, the less impactful we think it is. But you as an adult, right, thinking back, right, to you as a child is completely different, right? Because even you, I hope, from last year sees things completely different because we grow, right? But that doesn't mean that the impact that the bullying had when you were in elementary school, right, didn't devastate you, because it did devastate 7-year-old you, right? And you carry that. And you carry that forward. And because it's been so much time in between the actual event and what you're experiencing now, right? It's just, it doesn't seem that big of a deal, but it is, right? One of the things that, because it's like, okay, well, how do I do that? Like, how do I integrate? Like how do I work through that? One of the ways that I guess could be easy is if you guys have any children, right? If you guys have any children, imagine your child, right, experiencing what you experienced when you were 7. But I don't want you to think about it. I want you to write, right? Like, I want you to write what you experienced, but instead of yourself, I want you to put your child in that, right? And then tell yourself that it wasn't a big deal. Yes, it is. Okay? For you guys that don't have children, maybe your sibling, maybe your nieces and nephews, someone that means like a lot to you, that's like younger, vulnerable, right? Like, place them in the story and see how you feel. And that's how you felt, right? And then go back, tell 7-year-old you that you're loved, right? That you're safe, that look at where you are. You made it. You're here, right? Because you're listening to me. And it's okay. And bring her, him, they forward. and release that because it's built character in you. Okay? So that's a thing. Um, because here's the thing. There's some type of uh new how do you say that? Like new trait, new hobby that you've picked up recently that you want to monetize. Some of you want to monetize this, right? Because number one, you found it interesting, therefore that's why you invested time to learn, right? Um, this passionate hobby that you have, right? And you want to monetize it. But again, it's about releasing all the baggage that you're not good enough, that you're not smart enough, all the trauma that's associated with what we bring forward before we can start anew. Okay? Because there is success. There is success. If you take, these next few weeks to kind of work through it, there is success for you. There really is. They you have recognition. You have recognition. They recognize you. They've seen the work that you've put in. Okay? There's a male figure or female, right? So I say male only because I just mean masculine, right? There's a masculine energy, right? That stands in truth. They play no games, right? When you go to this person, you're looking for solid advice, right? Solid advice that it doesn't come from an emotional place. It's very factual. It's very logical. Um, and they won't bend to you. They won't bend to you. So, and that's an opportunity. That's a person that if you're thinking about reaching out to someone, right? Or if someone happens to come into your field, right? Into your environment and gives you advice, just listen. Listen. You don't have to take it, right? You don't have to own it. You can listen and then release it, right? But what they say might either help you, right? Work through some stuff from a very logical point of view, okay? So you can move forward. Take some of it, release some of it. Follow your intuition. Your intuition is always going to guide you the right way, right? If it's healthy. And how do you know it's healthy? Because you've worked on yourself over and over and over again, right? That's your job. That's your job, right? So when things happen, you're not coming from a place of ego, right? When there's an opportunity, I don't want you guys to get scared or be fearful because, again, that's coming from a place of ego, of fear that should not exist, okay? And we let these opportunities pass by, okay? And we don't want that. Then this month, there's two things, right? There's two things. Could be two. Number one, you guys, in the midst of all this, take a trip. You guys take a trip to clear your mind, to try to figure out what it is that's happening. Whether, someone's like hurt you or made you feel belittled. There's a lot of mental drama storm happening, right? That if you go away, right, even a short vacation, right, a short getaway, just to clear your mind and try again to balance yourself, balance your mind. It's a beautiful month, and it's a little tough for you guys because you're very practical, right? You're very practical. It's about like what you can get done, right? Physically. So this whole mind, balance your mind, balance your energy. You're like, what? What does that mean? Right? And it means that if you balance, again, your thoughts with what it is that you want, environment, your body is balanced. You feel good. And when you're balanced, you can move in the direction that you want to move, right? So that's what that means. All right, my loves. All right, so I am going to do a 3-card spread to see if there's an event situation that's highlighted, I don't know, that you should know about. Again, anything that I say, take with a grain of salt. Take what you want, throw away the rest, throw it all away. Whatever it is that you feel you need to hear, right? Because you guys are analytical. So analytical. It's about the details. Truly is. You guys are great with that. So, I feel like once you understand, like, you guys are great. Like, once you understand, like, oh, okay, so I have to do this, and then I do this, I got this. Right? You'll research the crap out of it, and then you figure it out. And you master it. That's what you guys do. Okay? Situation. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay. There's a male. So this time, it's a male. It's not like masculine energy. It's a male. A male that brings you news that was hidden about your family. Right? About your health. So if some of you are experiencing any type of illness, not feeling good, anything like that, there's a male figure that becomes important that helps you uncover the problem, the situation. Okay, this month. So that becomes relevant. So it's like your intestines. Okay? I am going to do an oracle card from the Shani deck. Oracle card. Deck of Plenty. Shani. She's amazing. She's amazing. Okay? See what we have for you guys. Okay. Nothing says self-love like a well-timed no thank you. Okay? Nothing says self-love like a well-timed no thank you. Okay? That's it for this month. Thank you for listening. Subscribe, like. I'll come back next month if you guys want. And drop more monthly videos. Okay, thank you. Bye. Love you.